Plans for Greater Boston's second shopping mall was formally announced in December of 1954. A $10 million retail complex was to be built on 100 acres, located 18 miles northeast of the center city in suburban Peabody. The site had previously been a country estate. Later, it was occupied by St. Joseph's Junior 8, a parochial school with dairy farm and gardens. The complex was configured with a main level of retail and a service basement, which included a small subterranean concourse and a 15-foot-long truck tunnel. On September 23, 1957, a three-level 112,000-square-foot Filene's became the first operational store. Inline stores started to open in mid-1958. A 29,000-square-foot Stop & Shop supermarket was dedicated in June, followed by a three-level 87,000-square-foot J.J. Newberry's Five and Dime in July. A four-level 250,000-square-foot Jordan Marsh welcomed its first shoppers on August 1, 1958. The mall was officially dedicated on September 12, 1958. Inaugural festivities included a performance by the masked pipers of the Scots Guards and a flower-rama show. Stores opening as part of the September 12th dedication included Kennedy's of New England, Lerner Shops, Howard Clothes, Laureate Books, and National Shirt Shops. A two-level 36,000-square-foot Payne furniture store began business in November of 1958. When fully leased, Northshore Center housed 62 stores and services. The complex, which spanned over 1.1 million leasable square feet, was the largest shopping center in Massachusetts for several years. The shopping center was also the home to the St. Therese Society of Mont Carmel Chapel, which opened in 1960, is one of the few chapels to be located inside of a shopping center. An outparcel structure was built in the southwest parking area, which housed the General Cinema Corporation, Cinema 1 and 2, Holiday Lanes Bowling Alley, and Yankee Beefeater Restaurant. The new movie house was the nation's first at-mall cinema duplex. It opened for business on May 28, 1963, in an inaugural event hosted by Jerry Lewis. The shopping hub was expanded 3 times during the 1960s. Sears added a two-level, 86,200-square-foot store with an attached auto center to the southwest corner. It opened on September 23, 1964. Jordan Marsh was enlarged to 325,000 square feet in 1964. A new northeast store block was completed 4 years later. It housed 3 new stores. Boston-based R.H. Stearns dedicated a 40,000 square foot location in February of 1968. The mall competed with other malls, such as the Burlington Mall in 1968, the Liberty Tree Mall in 1972, and the Square One Mall. Northshore Center was fully enclosed and climate-controlled in the late 1970s. The $3 million project added 16 new tenant spaces, with the largest housing a two-level, 240,200 square foot Sears. Officially dedicated on February 1, 1977, the new Sears replaced the smaller, circa 1964 store. In 1992, New England Development acquired Northshore Center in June of 1992. The name of the venue was changed to Northshore Mall and started a $50 million renovation. The interior was given a facelift with a 12-bay food court installed in a gutted and reconfigured northeast corner. A 60,000 square foot limited express superplex was added to the center of the complex. In November of 1992, Filene's basement had moved from Liberty Tree Mall and moved into new quarters beneath the Northshore food court. On November 2, 1993, Filene's relocated into a two-level 206,000 structure on the mall's west end. The original store was expanded to 132,500 square feet and reopened as a JCPenney on November 2, 1994. Lord & Taylor also built a two-level 120,000 square foot Northshore store. With the completion of all renovations, Northshore Mall spanned 1.5 million leasable square feet and reclaimed the title of the largest shopping center in the Bay State. Also in 1994, a 63,000 square foot Toys R Us opened in the old Sears building. On March 31, 1996, Jordan Marsh closed and reopened as Macy's. In September of 1998, New York City's corporate property investors sold a majority share in the center to Simon Property Group. On September 1, 2001, the Apple Store opened. The shopping center was chosen by Apple as its first store in the northeastern United States. When the Apple Store opened, which was located by what is now the Nordstrom wing, it was the sixth Apple Store to ever open in the world. In August of 2006, Lord & Taylor closed. The building was converted to a Macy's Men and Home store. On September 9, 2006, Filene's closed and reopened as Macy's. The original Macy's store that occupied the former Jordan Marsh store closed and was vacant. By this time, the Northshore Mall was in need of another renovation in order to remain competitive. A three-phase, $80 million remodeling project was announced. Phase 1 involved an expansion of Filene's basement into an adjacent area on the lower level. A new food court entrance and a freestanding The Cheesecake Factory was completed in the fall of 2007. Phase 2 saw the vacant Jordan Marsh Macy's demolished and rebuilt as a two-level luxury wing, which was dedicated on November 4, 2008. Tenants included Bare Essentials, Zara, Metropark, and New Express. An outparcel P.F. Chang's China Bistro had opened during the summer. Mall common areas were also given another refurbishment. On April 17, 2009, topping off the mall makeover was a two-level 135,000 square foot Nordstrom, built at the south end of the luxury wing. It was built in conjunction with the new Forever 21 and an H&M stores. These had been installed in the old Limited Express Superplex. In 2011, Selena Gomez made an appearance at the mall. With all of the work completed, Northshore Mall spanned approximately 1.6 million leasable square feet, housed 144 stores and services. It was now Massachusetts' second largest shopping center, only to the Natick Mall. Other retailers joined the mall over time, including Newbury Comics in 2012, Uniqlo and Lovesac in 2014, Michael Kors in 2017, and Flying Tiger Copenhagen in 2018. On August 29, 2015, a chef from P.F. Chang's China Bistro was arrested after allegedly stabbing his co-worker to death at the restaurant. In April of 2017, a new makeover got underway. P.F. Chang's China Bistro closed on March 11th, as well as the Apple Store that closed and moved to the Market Street Linfield. It was rebuilt as Bancroft & Company Steakhouse, which welcomed its first diners in April of 2018. The adjacent food court area was rebuilt, along with the entire northeast corner of the mall. Facades were gutted and reconfigured with an outward-facing streetscape known as the Promenade at Northshore Mall. Existing legal foods and Not Your Average Joe restaurants were joined by Tony C's Sports Bar and Grill, Amigos Mexican Kitchen and Tequila Bar, Cafe Nero and Hop and Grind, and the new bistros opened for business in May of 2018. On June 29, 2018, Toys R Us closed. The store shared a 63,000 square foot building on the former Sears and Roebuck site with an Ulta Beauty cosmetics store. On September 2, 2018, Sears closed. The store was demolished and replaced with a westward extension of the Promenade streetscape. A new mall entrance was built along with a 3-level, 115,000 square foot Lifetime Athletic Health Spa. This was situated in the mall's north parking lot, adjacent to where Sears once stood. The new fitness facility was dedicated in the summer of 2021. Today, the mall is over 1.6 million square feet in size, and most of the space is located on one level, with the exception of the Nordstrom wing and most anchor stores that have partial lower levels. The mall has a JCPenney, Nordstrom, Macy's, as well as a Macy's Men's and Furniture, and over 163 stores. What do you remember about this mall? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.